Do you enjoy futilely getting your hopes up? Do you fight with the mirror over self-image? Are you a 4, but enjoy fantasizing about impossible romances with guys that are a 10 on the hotness scale? Well, do I have a movie for you today. Whitney is an 18-year-old, and while great at schoolwork and personal character, could never quite attract the boys. Even her prom date, Jonah, a guy she's loved since they were 5 years old, took her to the dance and then quickly ditched her for Willow, a slimmer, more attractive girl. To make things worse, Jonah starts working at the country club, where Whitney's sister is going to have her wedding later that summer, which means if she sticks around, Whitney is going to have to be around Jonah all summer long as preparations are made for the big day. So, in an attempt to escape home and work on herself, Whitney signs up for a summer fitness camp. Except, Willow turns out to be attending the same camp. It's important to know that Whitney is capable of summoning up incredible courage, but it's the way she does it that's interesting. In order to give her self-confidence in times of need, Whitney summons a mental image of her favorite heroine, Arabelle, from a fantasy book series, someone strong and fearless. Funny thing is, this actually works for her most of the time. As Whitney experiences camp, she's paired up with a personal coach that tends to get her flustered due to his high levels of attractivity. And when they realize that they're both into the same book series and both admire the same character, Arabelle, phew, well, all of a sudden, what seemed like an impossible crush becomes far more plausible. They continue to train together and have lots more close calls, and then they share their first kiss. But dang it, Axel just has to go and mess it up by getting nervous and saying, "I just got out of a long-term relationship." Whitney figures she's been taken for a fool and is being used by Axel to make his ex jealous, and that he didn't take her seriously as relationship material. So a wedge has been driven between Whitney and Axel. She finishes the last bit of camp and heads home, unable to find him before she leaves. Whitney's sister is getting married in her parents' backyard soon after. And who shows up to the wedding but Axel? And guess what? He and his six-pack are ready to confess their feelings for Whitney. They kiss, hold each other close, and give you all exactly the happy ending you were praying for the entire time. Moral of the story: don't lose out on opportunities for a good relationship because of negative experiences you've had in the past. Each new possibility for love requires giving the new person an honest chance and not judging them through the lens of old disappointments. Nods of approval. I thought this guy got shot in the head. I like how if you stop this part at just the right moment, she's actually answering his asinine question.
What? A guy can't see himself in a strapping female warrior?
No. Son of a gypswick.
As Whitney begs her mom to go home, her mom replies with a perfect parent line.
Plus, it's non-refundable.
Can't fight that logic. Whitney's dream about Axel was so over-the-top goofy that you can't help but laugh. She hits him in the stomach with a kettlebell.
Are you okay?
Why would you let go?
I don't know! You can mend him.
Stop.
Like Nutella off his abs.
Dang, dude, don't stare too hard into her eyes there. Whitney's drunken response to Axel.
Are you okay?
You have pretty eyes.
Axel gives a perfect response to Whitney's drunken flirting.
Axel Chandler, are you jealous?
I'm not allowed to be jealous.
Whitney calls skinny dipping being one with nature. This guy's sudden descent into trauma memories of a bear attack was a little out of nowhere, but that randomness made me laugh.
When the Grizzlies descended upon us.
Hey, Napoleon Dynamite's a good dancer.
He's right. Napoleon Dynamite was a good dancer. I defy any of you to do his routine half as well. Plot holes.
Olé!
Willow sticking her finger in Whitney's mocha. Ew, so weird. This girl ends up crushing on the other girl. The hair was a dead giveaway. I sure hope nobody walks behind those targets. I can't see this food fight without thinking of A Christmas Story.
Starving people would be happy to have that.
Why did Whitney's friends dress her up way more fancy than they did themselves? It doesn't make much sense why they're wearing jeans and they put her in a dress. Underage drinking. I legit had no idea what game was going on here for a while because they were all moving so weird. You loved the movie, and then I came along and spoiled it.